going on, everybody? It is your man, Big Dog, and welcome to another episode of the Dog House, episode 39. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. Very good. Somebody calling my name? Screw it, whatever. Sorry. So, like I said, welcome. Hope you're enjoying your night. I had a pretty tough day today at work, but let's make the most of it, shall we? Yeah. So, if you're not already, feel free to follow this channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. I would love to grow this my community on Twitch, and I gotta find a name for my fan base. Give me some feedback. Let me know. What would you like to be called as my fan base? Also, we got the YouTube channel, is where I put my episodes up, just in case you missed them. Because I know there are people who are busy, you guys got jobs and shit like I do. So, I ain't mad at you. Join the Discord. And last but not least, email me with questions and stuff, and be my friend on Twitch. Not Twitch, what the fuck am I talking about? On Steam. Because I am a PC gamer. Granted, I haven't been gaming as much. I'm going to try and change that, but I can't make any promises. Alright. So, today's topic is going to be something that kind of disappointed me. That I found out from watching a video from It's a Gundam. And when I heard this, I was really upset. But first things first, I want to play something to jog everybody's memory. So let me switch to the main screen, and let me play this little video real quick. And apologies for coughing so much, something's up with my throat.
Peace is a lie. That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
Cool, right? At least that's what I thought when I first saw it. One of my mods, Toxic, he actually... Let me cancel that. He actually played the game, I believe, and he absolutely loved it. And like I said, I am considering getting the game and playing it myself. Or at least playing the original. Now, for those of you who are big Star Wars fanboys, you would look at this game and be like, oh shit, they're recreating one of the best Star Wars games of all time. So, you'd be excited, right? Well, unfortunately, I have some news that's gonna probably put a damper on that. Now, for those of you wondering, you're probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm talking about this. Former The Mary Sue writer Sam Maggs is working on Star Wars KOTOR remake. Son of a bitch. He just had to do it. Just had to fucking do it, man. Jesus. Why is it every time something cool comes out, it gets stifled by something shitty? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, the first thing you're probably thinking is, Big Dog, who in the hell is Sam Maggs? Yeah, you're probably sitting there like, I'm probably asking, you guys know who Sam Maggs is, right?
Nope.
No, you don't. Which is okay. She, hang on, is infamous for a little, quote-unquote, controversy Or at least one of them. And for those of you wondering what that controversy is, let me jog your memory.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault. Shauna Hunt is live with the disturbing reality of virtual rape. Shauna.
Bruh.
Oh my god. You can't be
Well, Roger,
serious
in the
with these
world of
people.
gaming, modifying characters is actually a common thing, but these cases are extreme. These hackers are taking control of games being played online, and they're staging these violent attacks, and the scenes are so disturbing, we have to blur the images.
Unfucking real. This is why I don't watch the news anymore. These people are just fucking... what's the word? What's the word? They're fearmongers. There we go.
Online, they can take your character.
Oh, there she is. In all her glory. Oh, I thought I just ended the stream. Holy shit.
Bruh.
There we go. In all her glory, Sam Maggs.
Lock them in place, have made their character pantsless, and then can simulate sexual assault with your character, and you are helpless to stop it.
I mean, you could just, exit. I mean, you could do that. You could turn the game off. Like, what the fuck? Just,
Bruh.
I know I'm overusing that sound effect, but this makes no sense to me. You're helpless to stop it. You could just turn the game off. You could just leave, or, especially nowadays, you could report people for that and get them kicked off. If they're, like, harassing you. Like, if they're harassing you, yeah, get them the fuck out of here, but... I don't believe in that whole... there's nothing we could do.
The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily realistic, but this is virtual rape. Hackers rewriting codes and hijacking online video games like Zombie
Yo, you gotta love the guy laughing in the background.
Apocalypse and Grand Theft Auto. The vile scenes are then posted to YouTube.
That's deplorable and should not be allowed anywhere.
I'm pretty sure it isn't. It's just people being assholes. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't play online because I don't like dealing with assholes either, but come on.
Like, they should be banned off the servers immediately.
And they usually are. Like, I don't see what the problem here is.
And Sam Maggs, an avid gamer and blogger, tells me in
Nope.
She's not a gamer. She just looks
some
like a
cases,
gamer.
these hackers, also known as modders for modifying the game, will talk to victims.
Look at the fucking...
In some cases, these hackers, also known as modders for
Look at the over-exaggerated reactions of... Ugh.
modifying the game, will talk to victims on their headsets during the attacks.
When you can hear the person
Can we stop calling them attacks?
on the other end who's saying...
You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Where's... Dictionary. Attack. Definition of attack. To set up a war against forcefully. To set to work on. To begin to eat food eagerly. To assail with unfriendly or bitter word. Ah, fuck. Alright, fine. Fine. You win this one.
things directly to you and they're saying them directly to you, that's a whole other level of harassment, really. We all
Again, turn the game off.
know many video games are known for their violence. In Grand Theft Auto, for instance, players carry knives and guns and they get away with looting and murder. But the
There's more. Oh, I hate these things, man. I hate stories like this. Because they just present games as fucking killing. That's not what this is. It's more than that. There is a story. There are characters. There is a narrative. You don't just sit there and say it's just people doing whatever they want. It's not.
Sexual brutality now popping up online has the attention of Toronto police.
It is certainly something that we would be, interested in hearing about if people have experienced it.
In this scene, a dog has been modified to do disturbing things, and Detective Sean Marshall, who investigates cybercrimes, tells me this new trend is hard to label.
Are there charges that could come along with this?
We do investigate cases where people are being bullied online or being extorted online. So those things the police will absolutely investigate. When it comes to something like this, we could investigate it. It gets very difficult.
Police say in these virtual rapes, harassment would be hard to prove, and tracking down the invisible hacker could be next to impossible.
It depends on where the person is that's actually doing it.
Okay, I've bored you guys enough. I've bored you guys enough with this nonsense. Okay, so... Yeah. Sam Maggs is writing for fucking... You know what, let's hear what It's a Gundam has to say about this.
The Last Jedi. Think.
Hang on. Poor Ben. Look at Ben Shapiro.
Think. God.
If you ever want to see the full embodiment of a man slowly losing his mind, that is the face.
Praise in heaven because he too lives.
Look at him, he's like, what am I watching? That's me when I go to work. Actually, you know what? This is me every time I go to work. It's like, what the hell is going on?
God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created.
That they're going to do a remake of Knights of the Old Republic.
Unleash Super Saiyan 3!
Their level of harassment, really.
Alright, let's skip all this. You guys are just...
Unleash Super Saiyan 3!
Duh.
Greg Miller!
The gaming community needs to be better about building the community it's in.
Yes.
And I can't agree with that enough. If you know anything about Greg Miller and Kind of Funny, being better is a big part of what we always talk about. It's be better to each other and don't be a jerk. And I know right now, on our very own Twitch page, right here, a bunch of people are being jerks. And everybody who's a good person, which is the majority of gamers, need to step up with it.
Fuck you, Greg. Fuck you. That's not my responsibility, alright? It's not my job to police people. You want to police your chat? Get your mods to do it. Like, seriously.
The negative, that's my rant. Goodbye.
Like, it's not my job to tell people what to do. And it's not yours either. So go
Never I seen such a display of blatant puffery.
Never know.
Sam Maggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she calls a misogynistic mentality that already exists in the...
Oh, not... That's another word I can't stand. Misogynistic. Like, that's one of the most overused terms. Next to shit like love. Ugh. My word.
Misogynist. Misogynist.
And she says
I agree. Like,
these scenes only illuminate that.
It's violating, it's triggering for people who have survived assault in the past.
again, don't play online. That's the simple solution.
Visual representation.
I'm not saying these people are right for what they're doing. They're not. But still, you have way more power than you think. Ugh.
After her horrendous, life-altering video game assault that I'm sure she has nightmares about every day since it happened back in 2016, it has seemingly launched a very successful career of mediocrity. It's what? Fundamental. Some people are just allowed to fail upwards. Ask Lily Singh. But no matter how funny I am, no matter how good I am on other people's podcasts, I will never be a millionaire. Anyway,
You and me both, bro.
here's a timeline of Maggs' ascension to greatness. This is truly the hero's journey. My God, who needs Lord of the Rings when we could have a Sam Maggs Amazon show? Am I right, guys?
Oh, please no. Please no.
2016, but I have my own video game news. I am moving to Edmonton to be an assistant writer for at BioWare.
Bruh.
And this game ended up being a fucking shit show. Look at
What happened? To who? You and your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired.
Go back. Go back.
Who and your goddamn father.
Go back.
Sorry, my face is tired. Everything.
My face is... Oh, nah. Nah.
Drop. Nobody sat there and said, ugh, this looks terrible. It sounds terrible. Let's see. Sam Maggs also moved to Insomniac Games.
Oh, God. No. God, no wonder MJ sucked dick in that game. It was a great game, but MJ sucked balls.
I remember that Spider-Man game. Today I'm joining Insomniac Games as a senior writer on the new project. I am so excited to be joining this amazing studio. This would explain why I hated that Spider-Man game. Like, I love the gameplay, but the story sucked. On top of that, alright, this is a whole different pet peeve. I don't care if you don't like it. If you remember the game, like, Mary Jane was no longer this hot...
Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Because it's not relevant.
Anyway,
It's not relevant to the topic, so...
Fashion drums up a whole bunch of stuff, because somehow he can sift through all this garbage and find relevant information when I start to, like, zone out after reading 3 tweets, you know? It's like I get Down syndrome or something. Why are we rewriting something that's already been written? It already works. How come I have a feeling Bastila's going to be even more amazing than she was? I have a feeling Revan's going to be, like, non-binary or something. You know they're going to do that, right?
Wait. No fucking way. Was Darth Revan a woman? Please tell... Somebody in the chat, please let me know. Darth Revan wasn't a woman, was he? Because from what I can tell, Darth Revan was supposed to be a man. Here we go, Darth Revan. I'll look into this later. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's look into it now. I want to see a history of... Because I'm confused.
What's up, everyone? Unless you
Apologies for going on a tangent, because
live under a rock, you know that Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, hits theaters this weekend.
And it underperformed.
To bring an end to the
It underperformed.
Skywalker saga that has spanned 9 films. And love or hate the latest trilogy, the end of the Skywalker saga is a big freaking deal. So
Not really.
That being
Not
the case,
really.
we had to do at least one Star Wars themed episode. And we
Okay,
decided
fine.
to take a look at the future of Star Wars and go with the history of a character that isn't currently in canon, nor will he appear in the new movie. But he's a fan favorite.
Make him canon, Disney.
And
Seriously.
a character most of us hope to see adapted for the big screen. I'm of course talking about Darth Revan, or just Revan, as he's been both a Jedi and a Sith. But before we dive in, we wanted to quickly address what's been going on with YouTube and how it's been affecting creators across the board. And Variant is no exception. Since YouTube announced the implementation of the adjustments the platform is going to be making to deal with the whole COPPA mess, most specifically another rollout of their machine learning systems, like so many other channels, we have seen our... Revan was created by Drew Karpyshyn and first appeared in the Star Wars video game Knights of the Old Republic in 2003. His story was later expanded upon in the 2005 sequel game Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, and then finally started hitting book form in Star Wars The Old Republic Revan, which became a New York Times bestseller. As far as comic books go, he hasn't made many appearances, but we do see him in the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Star Wars Tales. It's actually shocking that he hasn't gotten his own comic book series yet. He's been the focus of novels and played a major role in games, but somehow, as loved as a character as he is, he's still considered a Legends character and has never had a solo Marvel series. Come on, Marvel, you need to fix that.
This proves how out of touch these companies are.
Your move. In any case, let's get into his origin and see how this character came to be. Now, before I get into talking about Revan, I want to state one more time that he is not in main Star Wars continuity. All of his history and everything I'm about to mention is purely based off of Legends and or the expanded universe. Would I love him to be part of main Star Wars continuity? Yes. But as of now, that is not the case. Maybe once Disney decides to do something with the Old Republic, they will bring him into continuity. At least, I could only hope. With that said, Revan was said to be born just outside the Outer Rim, 3,994 years before the Battle of Yavin. And at an early age, he was taken and trained to become a Jedi, becoming the apprentice to Kreia, who would later be exiled by the Jedi and turned Sith, becoming Darth Kreia, but eventually was exiled by the Sith and turned on both orders. But I digress. Kreia soon learned that Revan had crazy control and power of the Force, and had quickly learned everything she had to offer. With that said, the Jedi Masters were concerned about her teaching, so Revan would go on to study under a bunch of other Jedi, but it was clear Revan was a prodigy, as he quickly mastered everything all of his other masters taught.
So he is a guy. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. So.
If I recall correctly, George Lucas liked Star Wars Knights of the Republic so much that it became canon. And let's face it, Knights of the Republic 2, one of the best Star Wars games ever. Chris Avellone was a genius. The way he wouldn't even bother because they canceled Chris Avellone. And if I say he was a genius, people just go, he did something we can't fully prove, so it makes you a bigot and a sympathizer or whatever the hell they come up with. Anyway, BioWare hires Sam Maggs to rewrite the Knights of the Republic. Sorry, I was just thinking about it. Max is an SJW activist that hates the male Star Wars fans and consistently mocks the fan base, telling them to die mad about it.
I'm not gonna lie, that is the greatest way to summarize who she is. She's like, what the fuck is that woman's name? That chick in the gaming community that everybody fucking hates. Actually, there's two of them. The one that's always trying to get her neck. Sarkeesian. There we go. Anita Sarkeesian. She's just like her.
The right person to hire.
Except she actually fails upward.
It's like, this is laughter and
Anita stagnates.
Because Star Wars, they just can't stop killing it, bro. It's like literally.
I can't lie. He's got a point. Taya just killing that franchise.
We got the new trilogy.
Oh God.
It was so bad that I never.
Oh my God. All right, let's skip some tweets.
She was asked about her favorite Star Wars game in 2019. She said, "Not Knights of the Republic."
That's ironic.
Oh my!
The irony.
Sam Maggs was like a lesbian or something for a while because of this.
All right.
No, she's gay. They say she's bi, right? So how does bi? No, I hate the movie so much I literally memory hold them. Now, The Last Jedi, please listen to the powerful queer women for once in your ding-dang life.
Oh.
Are you retarded?
Yes, powerful queer women. The leaders of creativity. They only seem to be creative when it comes to other people's ideas.
Talk about a fucking burn.
See? He's in trouble. He defended it. The Last Jedi, Carrie Fisher. What are these tweets? Snotty, angry baby boy, Rey hardly needs any training at all. Me, strong in the Force. Do you not remember that Anakin was auto-born strongest Jedi because of it?
No, he wasn't. He still had to train. Like, you see this? This shows this bitch has no grasp of Star Wars lore. So.
Stupid high. I think they were called Metachlorians, but that shows how much you cared about the series. You didn't even know the Metachlorian.
Thank you.
But for real, Rey was more powerful than Anakin. He still needed training.
Exactly.
Anakin still needed training. How are you going to on George Lucas's stuff? Like, for real. Granted, the prequels, at the time, they seemed like garbage. But now the prequels, compared to the new sequels, seem like works of art.
I think he's got a point.
Oh, let it go.
He's got a point.
The Last Jedi is still amazing. Fight me. Super badass about The Last Jedi Take 2 with Sam Maggs and her. Yeah, cool. And none of the Star Wars toys or clothes at Disney Store are separated by gender. Is that good or bad for you?
These people can't make their minds up.
Don't know what tickles their fancy or sets them off.
That's true.
Aesthetic guy mad about it. Okay? What am I supposed to be mad about? Oh, it's the shirt. Star Wars is for every. I think it's just one. It has to. Yeah, sure, it is. It was always inclusive. Star Wars was.
Most fan bases are inclusive. The problem is you get people like her who just go in there to stir trouble.
There's different races, characters, species. Princess Leia takes a blaster from Luke in the beginning because he doesn't know what he's doing, and she starts shooting stormtroopers like, hello, are we pretending? Okay, let it go. Sure. My ass off. Bro's really mad. Ray is a Mary Sue. It doesn't matter. Disney's done with it. It's been a lot of time fighting the patriarchy, but these are a little...
Oh, here we freaking go. The fucking patriarchy. I'm glad he got to this, because it's like, yo, for people who bitch and moan about men having privilege, she has a lot of privilege. Like, have you noticed that? Like, the people that bitch and moan about male privilege have more privilege than the average man. Like, come on.
These are the little moments I just
Motherfucker.
The absolute most. What's the moment? Fighting the patriarchy makes me hungry, so I'm going to sit in the kitchen while my male partner cooks dinner. It's freezing, but hating the patriarchy keeps me warm.
Oh, God.
I can tell she wrote for the Mary Sue.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, talk about one note. Representation matters. I feel lucky to work somewhere that values the inclusion of marginalized and LGBTQ people, both on and behind the scenes. Congratulations, I guess.
What the fuck is going on out there?
But should I give them the credit? In this day and age, virtue signaling has become just completely obnoxious and obsequious. It's just always, whoa, LGBT.
I agree.
And
I agree.
like, so what? It's been around forever. Then they're like, okay, you're a bigot. Not only do you need to accept it, but you need to celebrate it. I don't need to celebrate anything. I don't.
I agree. Just because you're okay with something doesn't mean you have to celebrate it.
Just like I don't have to celebrate a holiday if I don't care. Some of the worst
And then you find out some of these virtue signalers are worse than the people they bitch and moan about.
experiences I've had involve white women with internalized misogyny doing the work of the patriarchy. I understand.
Oh my God. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna... Here. Alright. Okay. That, like I said, that really put a hamper on the whole KOTOR remake for me. But you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna download the original game. I'm gonna download the original game, and I'm gonna play it for you guys. Because I've heard this game is one of, if not the best Star Wars game of all time, and I want to see that for myself. Because I've played some decent Star Wars games, like Force Unleashed. I loved Force Unleashed, bro. That shit was awesome. It was awesome. But I am gonna play that game tomorrow. Like sometime tomorrow, I'm gonna try and play that game because I'm probably gonna download it tonight, or better yet, I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it early in the morning, and then after that, probably after dinner, I'm gonna come home, start installing the game, and then start playing it for you guys. Because I really do want to play this game, because I've heard so many great things about it. And I want to experience it for myself. Well, alright then. Thank you all for joining me tonight. This has been episode 39, I believe. Yes, episode 39 of The Doghouse. And I will see you next week. Now listen to this music while I phase out. Have a good night, everybody.